experiencing the three-dimensional reality. You go raw vegan, you disconnect from society, you listen to fifth dimensional frequencies or 432 hertz, 528, etc., whatever healing frequencies there are. See if you're able to isolate yourself, to meditate a lot, to just kind of be in your own space. So I was very lucky to have the opportunity to kind of isolate myself from society and let go of electronics and eat raw vegan and meditate a lot and just be in a safe space where I didn't have to go to work or go to school. But it's not efficient if you do want to survive in this three-dimensional world. The other way that you can reach the fifth dimension is if you smoke marijuana under the right circumstances. If you could that day eat raw vegan, that would help, because I find that from before, eating meat, dairy, or greasy foods takes away a lot of energy from your mind, and you're numb, you numb yourself. And then listen to fifth dimensional frequencies, and if you have salt lamps, crystal lamps, turn them on. You need that, high vibrational energies around you. Turn off your synthetic lights. Try earthing that day, or earthing while you're high. So that's taking off your shoes and going into nature or the grass and just stepping on nature, because nature has a lot of negative ions that are very healthy for the body, and it connects you energetically, to Mother Earth. As well as the salt lamps, they release negative ions into the air, which also energizes you and is healthy for you. Get your crystals. Just kind of focus your energy in it, If you want to put it on your third eye, if you want to put it on your heart, whatever feels right to you, just expand or amplify on the power of the crystal. Make sure that the space where you are trying to get into the fifth dimensional is not cluttered, and there isn't any symbolical representation of outside society. So you kind of want to either be in an empty room or be in a room like this where it really isn't nothing other than decorations. So if you can be in this room where the key is running smoothly, there's no stagnant energy, symbolically, visually, nothing is reminding you of society or reminding you of the matrix. You got your crystal light, your salt light, you got your crystals, and you have the fifth dimensional frequencies. All of that, very good. It's a very easy way to get to the fifth dimension. Also, try meditating for like 15 minutes. You can meditate before you get high, or you can meditate while you're high. Either way, you'll feel the benefits. It's a different feeling for each one. While you're high in this magical room and magical environment that you've created for yourself, you can hypnotize yourself to get to the fifth dimension by looking yourself in a mirror and then focusing in your eyes, looking deep into your own soul, and think at the same time. Let go of the surroundings, right? And think of the life that you would like to be experiencing. Like, what version of yourself would you like to jump to? What parallel universe would you like to travel to? I have heard that mirrors are great ways of traveling to other dimensions. Another way that you can hypnotize yourself to get to the fifth dimension is by writing, hypnotic writing. It is writing something over and over again until it's ingrained deeply into your subconscious mind. So I've done different things. I've done writing the same phrase and kind of just feeling it, doing whatever I need to do, or I feel like I need to do at the moment to get myself to travel to that parallel universe. Another thing that I have done while being in this space is writing letters to people in my life from the perspective of the person that I wish I was. One time I wrote a letter to my brother. My brother is my little brother. He's autistic, and I feel like throughout my life, our relationship has been very hard because as a little girl, I grew up imagining the future with my brother. Like, oh, how cool will it be when my brother learns to talk, and then we can just talk to each other and I can explain to him things about life. Or how cool will it be when he's like 15 and I'm 19 or whatever, and he's out with his friends and I get to, ask him about his life, etc. I would always kind of dream about those times. A part of me is very sad that that never got to happen because of his condition. And so there's still a lot of, as you can tell right now, I'm getting emotional because there's still a lot of emotional parts of me that feel pain because of this situation. So what I do on a day-to-day basis is I just ignore my brother's condition. I ignore all these sides of myself that feel sad about whatever didn't get to happen or whatever I didn't get to experience with my brother. So one day I wrote a letter to him as if he never had autism. And I cried so much. I couldn't stop crying. I told him everything that I wish I could tell him, everything that I wish I could, experience with him. I talked to him as if he was always normal. And this was a very healing cry. I felt like I released some inner pain that I had in me. When you're in this fifth dimensional frequency, you can really go anywhere you would like. You can visit parallel universes that your child self always wished you could experience. And if you find yourself getting emotional or crying of happiness, it's a good sign. You are releasing blockages that you have in your subconscious mind. So that is it for this video. I hope that I brought some insight into you or that you learned something new. Please let me know if you have any questions about the fifth dimension, any questions about manifesting, the subconscious mind, any of that. I'll be really happy to explain some more in future videos. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.